Okay, now we've got a fun new thing, and I'll tell you quickly about this. I thought, it's been so hot here, I've been eating a lot of ice cream, which I've loved. But, you know, it kind of got to the point where maybe not every day and all this. Plus, it'd be different if I were making that recipe that we put up. Oh man, that I mean, like, you have to be careful about that. But then I thought, well, typically, I don't want to give something up. I mean, who wants to give something up? So as per the way we are and what we did at the conferences, is you, instead of giving up whatever it is, cheese or pizza even, or like, I don't know, quiche or something, we made one that was better. No problem. People came and said this was just like a classic quiche. It was floppy, it was, you know, flaky, all the things you want in a quiche. There were no eggs or cheese in that quiche. And see, so that's what we do. So I just thought, well, at least we can experiment today. This is a Maverick, kids. We're about to do a Maverick, so I'm with you. Okay? All right. So what I did was I wondered what kind of sorbet to make. Frozen fruit is what a sorbet is, essentially. And you probably all have had some, I guess. I have hardly even had it. I don't even know. But I have a feeling I'm going to like it, especially with the ingredient I chose, which is cherries, completely fresh. And oh, and aside, we made, oh my goodness, we made, oh wow, a fruit crisp that just about, I mean, I just about lost it. Probably ate way too much, but I was fine. Okay, it had pears, perfect, peaches, blueberries, and cherries. And the topping, like the apple crisp we made, it was unbelievable. It really was. So I'm going to post that. We'll let you know about that on the site. Donnie will put the info about the actual website we have, that I'm going to be putting things like records of this Food Mavericks and things about the art. It'll all be there. It's not going to be video, so it's going to be book stuff. There you'll be able to find that. Okay, here we are. Cherries. I cut it a lot because I love them. Now, if I were you, be sure to, and you might like friends to help. And if you have friends, be sure to buy extra, because you know what will happen to about maybe a third of those, at least on the way into the bowl. Okay, not me. I tried not to, but wow. Okay, here we are. Staples. Are we going too long here? No? Okay. We got this. I think any blender would do. Oh, one got lost. Okay. There we go. Yum. Oh boy. Oh, there's another one. Oops. Okay. Food processor too would work. And just sort of smooth to your liking, I'm thinking. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of liquidy, but we won't have a problem with that. There's never a problem with that if you do the right thing. All right. Let's just see. Okay, slightly chunky and watery. So I can see why they might like a food processor. So like if you do this at home, a regular blender ought to work fine, you know. And this will just be fun, I think. I like the watermelon texture. Okay, then what you do is you put on medium. And these are very sweet. I'd say it was a basket full of cherries, just so in case you want to do this. That's about a 7-inch diameter colander there. That was full. That's how many cherries. I'd say, if I was trying to count them while I did it, maybe 100. Okay, so this is going to cook with some sugar. When things get cold, they don't taste as sweet. on the other hand, you know, I mean, so with strawberries, they called for like half a cup for strawberries, a pound of strawberries. I'm going to use less because it's us. So this is maybe a third. And a dash. A dash is a dash. Okay. So now we're going to like cut that and come back when it's done something. Okay, this is coming to bubbling up on a medium-ish flame, kind of high for medium, and then we're going to turn it down to low. And the recipe asked for cornstarch, which I don't want to use. And cornstarch needs to be cooked, but this is called xanthan gum. Can you read that? It's a mess. It's a wonderful gum. They use it in a lot of stuff, like ice cream, for example. And if you go ahead and do this, I think we're going to have like a really smooth product. I'm going to do two teaspoons of that. There we are. And then this, you see, it doesn't even lump too much. If you have cornstarch, you have to like add cornstarch to cold water and dissolve and all. Otherwise, you'll get little lumpy corn things. But this just seems to dissolve right in. Okay, and then see. Yep, see, you can hardly see anything. Look at that color. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You'll probably see a couple lumps. Just press them out. And the thing is, we've got a bit of a texture in here, which is kind of what I wanted. I don't know. I didn't want it too smooth. But smooth would work. And you've essentially got something that's just an excellent topping. I've done something almost exactly like this with blueberries and put it on like a cake, a pie, ice cream. Now you see it's bubbling there. Okay, it's already starting to thicken up. Xanthan gum should just work. And mainly I wanted the fruit to be cooked myself because I find it digests better for eating it with other stuff than raw. Depends on what other stuff naturally. Okay, see there you go. Now what we're going to do here is get it off the flame and put it back in the bowl what they were pitted into. And once that cools down for a couple more minutes, we'll put it in the fridge for a couple hours and then put it in the freezer. So this is stages. You don't want to put this right in the freezer. I think it would be a good idea. So first of all, room temperature for a few minutes, freezer, and we'll get back to that. I think I covered everything except the sauce for the deep dish. Instant, see? Okay, now I think we did a deep dish where we did all the different things in veg. This is a full meal pie. And when I made enough for 2 pies. So I made this nice size of pan. Pretty much full. I'll let you know what I did via the other side. And then we only used half of it. Then we've got it for another day. It's got vegetables, it's got everything except the protein, and then you add the protein you like. If you like the cheese, you put the cheese. If you like the tofu, you like the tofu. And there we go. So thank you for coming by.